Dan Moskal here, and in this video we're going to go through our on-page SEO checklist as we are going to add a new post to our WordPress site, and this applies also to posts that have already been written that you can edit on your website. So our new article, we use this software Drag and Dictate so we can speak our article, and then we take it over into a notepad and edit it from there. But for our new article, it's titled "Bad Credit is Like Being in Prison." The idea is we want this article to show up in Google when people search bad credit. So the very first place to start is with our title tag. And just while we're here, the title tag is this right here, and then this is the meta description, the two sentences underneath it. If you're using Blogger, it would be your search description. So for ours, this is the title right here that's going to show up on our page. We have the plugin WordPress Yoast plugin, SEO by Yoast plugin. So this is what our web page would currently look like in the search results. It would read "Bad credit is like being in prison." That's our title, and then our website title is "Credit Help." If we didn't want to show that, we could type in, bad credit, and it would just show what we type in. But we're cool with it showing "Credit Help" afterwards because that seems like it makes sense. Bad credit is like being in prison, get help. And then the meta description, these are the two sentences. Well, let me first say your search engine title is limited to 60 or 70 characters. After that, it will show 3 dots. Let's see if there's an example, but it'll just have 3 little dots if you go over, just like that. That's a perfect example of the TransUnion site. So just an FYI, and then your meta description is limited to 156 characters. It'll do the same thing if you go over. And for our meta description, it's important to use your keyword or a variation of your keyword. So we said when you have bad credit, we'll even say when you have a bad credit score, because a bad credit score is a variation of bad credit. Bad credit is kind of our number one top keyword term that we're trying to get ranked for. So when our meta description, when you have a bad credit score, it feels like you are stuck in prison. Find out how to escape without serving your full 7 to 10 year sentence. So that's our description. If you can make this stuff a little bit more compelling or interesting, it's more likely to be clicked on, which is a sign to Google that your website is providing good information. You can mess around with the excerpt if you would like. I don't ever do anything with that on mine. You can also change that settings. A lot of this stuff is about your specific page. Another thing, make sure you have your permalinks displayed, and we changed our URL to say "Bad Credit Prison." That's just going to show up right here in this green section. The Google like starter guide or webmaster terms and conditions say generally you want it a little bit smaller, your URL, with the terms afterwards, and it's a good idea to use either the keyword term or a variation like this example. Bad credit score.aspx has "what is bad credit score" in the title. So those are a couple of the big indicators. Now let's talk real quick, because this has become incredibly important, especially after all the Google Zookeeper updates, about your inbound and internal linking. And let's go ahead and let you see our website, as we've been talking about this now for a while. This is our website here where we're going to add. This new post is going to show up right here. And because we clicked the credit repair category, it's also going to show up at the top of credit repair help right there. So we'll look at that once we post it. So this is important, your internal linking and also your outbound linking. So at the very top of ours, we've linked out away from our website to the ftc.gov website, which is about the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It's a federal law. So that's a good, smart outbound link. And when you have good, smart outbound links, it just makes sense that you're a little bit more reputable. So before I get sidetracked, we have cleaning up credit report errors, credit card for rebuilding credit, credit building credit card, legal credit repair company, and bad credit help. This is all internal, inbound site links. And what I want to say here, if you see, we're staying at the same website. It just takes us to different pages or posts on this website for all these different examples, with the exception of our outbound link with Fair Credit Reporting Act. The anchor text you use for your internal links is incredibly important. So if you are unaware, make sure you're looking at Google AdWords keyword tool. That's the one I like. There's other keyword tools, but I like Google's. Use this for the title, and then also use it to find variations and alternatives of your title, and also use it for the anchor text for your internal linking to the web pages. So for example, our web page, cleaning up credit report errors, when we click on this, it takes people to our page about how to clean up your credit report. And in Google's eyes, and what Google says, this is an indication to Google what this page, how to clean up your credit report, is really about. And from my experience, choosing to link over with cleaning up credit report makes it more likely that this page, how to clean up your credit report, will be ranked for that search term exactly, cleaning up credit report errors, when people search in Google cleaning up credit report errors. So let's go ahead and look at our stuff. Play around with these match types. I personally am a fan of the exact match. So the search term bad credit, what our overall article is titling, gets searched for, typed into Google every month 4,400 times. That's a great term to target. Another term we used was credit card for rebuilding credit, to link us over to our credit card page about rebuilding credit. And that gets searched for 390 times. That's another good term. The lowest search for volume we have is 110 with the exact match, which we wouldn't typically use this because it's such a low volume, but we are going to, because we built some other pages to that, or some other links to that page about cleaning up your credit report. And the more internal links, it's the same idea that backlinks used to hold. The anchor text that you use, and the more often you link to an internal page. So for example, if you link to this page from a whole bunch of your other pages on this website, you're really saying to Google that this is one of your most important pages on your whole website, and that it should be ranked for those search terms, or even just credit cards for rebuilding credit. So ours is all set. We have the title, we have the meta description, we have our internal linking, we have everything done, and we're good to go. The golden button is to click this blue thing that says publish. And we're going to look at our new page real quick and show you where it shows up in the categories. So this is our brand new page. So when we click on this, it's also smart to check your links and just make sure that you didn't put any broken links in. But you can see most of these are site-wide links. This is, I believe this is probably weighted even more than, weighted more than most, at least, outbound and outbound links from other websites, what you link to within your website. So on a side note too, real quick, it's a good idea to link to your category pages from time to time. Whoops. Sorry, we're going too many places, along with your home page, because generally speaking, the more homepage links, the more page rank will be spread to these posts that are on your homepage, or like credit repair help. So as you can see, and like we just mentioned, bad credit is like being in prison is now the first article that's listed, and this is our excerpt right here. Just, we mentioned that earlier. So that is the on-page SEO checklist to make sure that you're doing internal linking the most effective. Make sure you're targeting search terms that are searched for a lot and frequently within Google, to make sure you're giving yourself the best chance of getting free search engine traffic with Google, Yahoo, and Bing. So You can find our book at Amazon. It's called How to Create a Website Easy Button. Please comment below. Tell us what you want to know next. Please like this video, share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. And you can visit Dan Moskal University to get more free tips. So have a great afternoon, and thanks for watching.